it's Victor Productions, guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Plague Season 2, Episode 2. So this episode was absolutely amazing. So what happens is Anthony goes on to that group that Scott was talking about in Paleto Bay, and then he asks the two soldiers or two bodyguards gate guards, whatever you want to call them, asking them where's the owner of their place. And then they're like, he's not here right now. And then Anthony's like, bull crap, where is he? And he's like, and then they just start roasting Anthony. He's like, what did you say, roast beef? That part was starting to make me laugh. Yeah, but I love this episode. So then after that happens, I can't remember, like a blue grayish car comes up, and it's actually the leader. And Anthony says, are you the owner of this place? And he's like, yes, I am. And, he says, I want to talk to you in private. And then they go off somewhere else talking about that, some Paleto Bay is going to attack you. And then he's like, and then the leader of the group, that group is saying, okay, but do you work for them? And he's like, oh, no, absolutely not. And he's being sarcastic. So then he's like, okay, well, if, the leader of the group says, okay, well, if you help me, then, I will give you supplies, food, ammo, water. And he's like, okay, but I need that immediately. And he's like, okay, shows him everything, and then, they leave, and then when he's about to leave, the guy says he's a good man, and then Anthony says, no, I'm not, I'm just a guy trying to stay alive. And that part was actually kind of awesome. And then, that's when he goes back to, where he's his base, where he lives, where he camps. But along the way, his RV gets overheated, and then he gets out of the car. But then the leader actually follows him, and then he says, "Hey, Anthony," and then he's like, "Why did you follow me?" And then that's when he says, well, you left your walkie-talkie back at my place, and somebody from Paleto Bay was trying to contact you. And he says, well, now it's over, Anthony, I'm gonna kill you. And that's when Anthony says, no, you're not, because your aim is bad. And he's like, I won't miss. And then he shoots and misses Anthony. And then Anthony's like, I told you your aim was off. And then he shoots the leader in the head. And that's when Anthony goes back to his group, and then he says, where's Eric? I need to talk to Eric. Olive says he's back to his house, and then he goes to where Eric lives, and then he says, tell everybody we're gonna have a meeting, next time, because, I think we're about to go to war. And then he's like, okay, and then he says, I'm gonna go check on Andy. And that's when, Andy's appearance says, I actually got shocked when I saw Andy's appearance. I was happy, but then again, shocked. And then, Anthony says, hey, Andy, I'm gonna open the gate doors. And he's like, sure thing, Anthony. And, yeah, that was it for this episode. This episode was absolutely amazing. Can't wait for episode 3, 4, and 5. And, credits to Netflix 78 for making The Plague. I love it. Not as much as love The Walking Dead. And, Stranger Things, and I'm starting to watch Stranger Things, so I might be reviewing it, maybe not. And, I just got, a Series 7, exclusive Walgreens Rick Grimes, and I'm going to be reviewing him tomorrow, and I might be getting the Daryl and Merle 2-pack, from Series 4, actually, tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in my next stop motion review, or just complete live stream. See you guys.